if you're looking to visit this stadium, they got to figure it out here.
It's more than a buzz at Bryant-Denny Stadium. It's electric. Here comes a tie.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Kangaroo Black, coming back once again to talk about my Alabama Crimson Tide and my coach, the great one, Nick Saban. All right, as you can see, it's new hat day today. After dealing with that guy, #1 dog, last night on the Kangaroo Black show, I woke up this morning and said I'm going to get me a new hat to reiterate that my Alabama Crimson Tide is the best college football program in all the land, bar none. And if you wanted to dispute it, I'll give you all the damn facts. But anyway, it ain't about that right now. It's about my coach and what he's doing on this offensive coordinator search. And today he interviewed Ryan Grubb, that is currently Washington Huskies offensive coordinator. All right. So I don't know much about this guy. Matter of fact, this is my first time hearing of him. Okay. This guy don't have any ties to Alabama, no ties to Nick Saban. So if Nick Saban decides to hire this guy, he will be coached by the best, well, he will be learning from the best head coach in all the college football history, bar none. But this guy, Ryan Grubb, 2005, he was at South Dakota State as a running back coach. 2006, he was a wide receiver coach at South Dakota State. 2007 to 2009, he went to Sioux Falls, where he was an O-line coach. 2010 to 2013, he was the offensive coordinator at Sioux Falls. 2014 to 2016, he was at Eastern Michigan as an O-line coach. 2017 to 2018, he moved to Fresno State as an offensive line coach. All right. Then 2019, Fresno State, assistant head coach, offensive coordinator, and an offensive line coach. 2021, he was still at Fresno State, but he was still the assistant head coach, the offense coordinator, but he changed to being the quarterback coach. Then 2022 to present, he's the offense coordinator at Washington and the quarterback coach. So this guy, offense coordinator, he coached quarterbacks. He done coached offensive line. He done coached running backs and wide receivers. So he knows his way around the offense and know how to have a successful offense. But anyway, let's talk about what he did last season for the Washington Huskies. But remind you, this guy, Washington just gave him 2 raises late last season. The latest one was last month in December. He was set to make $2 million a year all the way through the 2025 season. So if Nick decided to hire this guy, they're going to have to raise his money because Bill O'Brien was only making $1.1 million a year. So, yeah, they're going to have to raise his salary unless he come in making the same thing and just want to be taught by Nick Saban and run one of the best offenses in all the country in my Alabama Crimson Tide. And guess what? The Alabama name will take this guy a long way and give him several opportunities. You can believe that. But anyway, he's only 47 years old, so he's still young. You know, we always talk about hiring these younger coaches, being Nick Saban, 71 years old, all this stuff. But hey, 47 ain't that old. But, you know, we got guys, offensive coordinators in their early 30s, mid 30s. You know, go back to Joe Brady when he was at LSU. He was still in his 20s, mid 20s at that. So they can get the job done. But 47 is not that old. But anyway, what else it says? Texas A&M, they was interested in this guy, but they wind up hiring Bobby Petrino. So we'll see. We'll see what Nick Saban decides on this guy. But as far as this guy, it goes on to say about Washington and what he has done. Washington had won one of the nation's most improved offenses during his growth first season in 2022. After finishing among the worst teams in the country in 2021, it ranked second among FBS teams this past season, averaging 515.8 yards a game. So he brought it from one of the worst to one of the best to rank second in the country in average yards per game. Not bad. And guess what? That was only behind Tennessee. And you know how many points and how explosive Tennessee's offense was last season. Of course, I do know. I seen it with my own two damn eyes. But we still had a chance to beat them. But anyway, so this guy came into Washington doing his thing, man. They averaged 39.7 points per game. That was ranked 7th in the nation. Seventh in the nation. Alabama ranked 40. They averaged 41.1 points per game. But guess what? That was not because of Bill O'Brien. It was because we had the best quarterback in all of college football in Bryce Young, who could improvise and extend plays. All right, using his athletic ability. It wasn't because the play calling of Bill O'Brien. I can tell you that. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. So also, Washington quarterback Michael Penix, who was a transfer from Indiana, he led the nation in passing yards per game with 357 yards under this guy Ryan Grubb. So this guy turned one of the worst offenses into one of the most explosive offense, where the second most explosive offense in the nation in only one season. So just think what he could do with the athletes at Alabama. That is crazy, man. Also says, as a team, the Huskers led the nation in passing yards, 369.8 per game, and third down conversion rate with 56.8%. So this guy might be all right. He might be all right. And guess what? Under his two other offense coordinators, they only committed 11 turnovers. That's it. Only 11. So that's not much. They was tied ninth fewest among FBS schools. So only 8 schools was ahead of him out of 131, I believe, FC schools. So, hey, it's all good. Well, not 131 schools, but they had the fewest in the FBS. So I'll say that. Ninth fewest in the FBS. So, hey, it's all good, baby. It's all good. Hey, that's good. But anyway, for his passing game, they average 146. Run game, they average 146 yards rushing per game, which is not bad. 146 yards a game ain't bad rushing. And guess what? With the running backs that we got, we can get more than that. If this guy can come in, their offensive line get right, with the running backs that we got, with Jason McClellan, Roydell Williams, Jamarian Miller, with those running backs we got coming in out of Georgia, we're going to be dangerous. We're going to be dangerous. We got another one, I don't remember his name, but we're going to be dangerous in the running back position. I can tell you that now. We are going to be dangerous. So if this guy rotate these running backs like I think he should, we'll be unstoppable. We can go back to using that run game and wearing defenses down with the run game like we used to do. So, hey, it is what it is, man. And another thing, what this article pointed out to me, I didn't know it was this many, is Alabama is searching for a 6th offensive coordinator in the past 8 seasons. 6 offensive coordinator in the past 8 seasons. And guess what? Every one of them that left went on to get a head coaching job. Now Bill O'Brien going to the NFL to be an offensive coordinator for the Patriots. But you had Lane Kiffin, he's a head coach. Mike Locksley, he's a head coach. Steve Sarkisian, he's a head coach. Jesus, man. Jesus. So yeah, man, hey, 6 offense coordinators in the past 8 seasons. That is a lot. That is a lot. And in those 8 seasons, we still won 2 national championships. We still won the conference every year except for 1. So, every year except for 2. Unless you won it the 2 years we didn't win it, in 2019 and in last season in 2022. Redstone was ours, even though we continuously have a change over the offensive and the offensive coordinator. Pete Golden was defense coordinator for the past 6 seasons, and we don't want to talk about that. We don't want to relive those memories. But anyway, hey, the changeover, it always happened. It always happened, especially at Alabama. And if this guy come in and do for the Alabama offense what he did for the Washington offense, somebody, another program, or the NFL will be coming after him. You can believe that shit. So it is what it is. It's just the nature of the beast, baby, when it comes to the Alabama Crimson Tide. So that's all I had to tell y'all. That Nick Saban had an interview. He interviewed this guy, Ryan Grubb, today. According to multiple reports, including 24/7 Sports. Well, just put it like that. But you can go on the internet. You can see it yourself. And you can read about it. But that's all I got right now. And roll damn tide.